Hello everybody, I'm going to make a talky video today that I've wanted to make for a while, and it's all about why we do what we do. You'll have heard me mention this in a kind of daily, weekly vlog thing before, where I was saying it's not just about working out what we should be doing, but if we know why we're doing it as well, we're going to be doing it with a lot more passion and purpose. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I've been struggling with trying to work out what I should be doing, or what I should be concentrating on. And then that's why as in the process of thinking about all that, I made the multi-potentialist video where I'd kind of realised, yeah, it's all right not to have like one single thing that you concentrate on, and that there can be multiple things. And I watched another video this week by Terry Trespicio. It was a TED talk, and the title of her talk was Stop Searching for Your Passion. So it's along the same lines, that there isn't one true passion. The other TED talk that triggered the whole multi-potentialist thing for me was by Emily Wapnick. I'll link that below. And it was called Your One True Calling. So this is about there not being one true passion either, so stop searching for it. And the premise was that you have passion about anything that you throw yourself into. So whatever the next thing you're doing is, you're going to feel passionate about it as you throw yourself into it. So that really rings true for me. And the reason I came across that video was I think I burnt myself out a little bit over the weekend. By Tuesday, I was just feeling really blur and struggled through the day and felt like I'd failed. Although I did actually get quite a lot done, but I didn't get the things done on my tick list, and I didn't go for my Tuesday run, and I just felt, you know, like...
Are you filming right now?
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I want to buy a keyboard like literally today, because I need one really badly for songwriting.
Well, you can borrow that one. Can I just finish doing this video first?
Georgia's gonna pop round for a bit.
Okay.
What are you filming?
A talky video.
About what?
About why we do what we do.
About what though?
It's not just working out what your purpose is, but why you do that thing.
Interesting.
So I just felt like, right, stop and think about this and get yourself calmed down. And I've been thinking about mindfulness. I haven't really studied it really in depth, so I'm probably not going to come out with the right terminology at all. But for me, if I can just kind of, you know, calm myself down and just get my mind focused on something that makes me feel, yeah, okay, I'm centered, and then also think about the things that have been bothering me, but like from a distance, and then I can observe what's happening to me, why it's happening to me, and what I can do about it. So I'd realised that I was kind of living by numbers and my checklists, and rather than the checklists serving me, I was kind of ending up serving the checklists, which I think is what can happen when you're just really busy and you don't stop to kind of think. So first I watched Terry Trecipio's video, and then I watched this amazing video by Caroline McHugh, and it was about finding your uniqueness or something like that. But it was quite long, and I took loads of notes about lots of things in it. I'd really recommend you watching it as well. I'll link that below too. It was called The Art of Being Yourself. And again, the premise is that there isn't like one thing that's the right thing, and there's not like boxes that you can put yourself in, or I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and conforming to some kind of expectation. There's a unique thing that each person does, or multiple things that somebody does. But the thing that really stood out to me was an answer to this question, why. And she was talking about how when she grew up in Glasgow, that she was in a fairly poor area where they didn't have a lot of money for entertainment, going to the cinema and the theatre and all that kind of thing. So they made their own, and people would just get together all at a neighbour's house, and people who were like working in the dockyard would suddenly become Frank Sinatra at night. And one evening, the entertainment evening was run at their house. Everybody had a turn, and she and her sisters were in their bedroom, and their mum came in and said, "Are you ready, girls? It's your turn." And she said, "Oh, I don't want to, I'm shy." And her mother said, "Oh, you're shy, are you? Well, this isn't about you. There are people down there waiting to be entertained." And she thought, "Oh, all right." And she was really in praise of her mum about lots of things. And she was saying that it really kind of came home to her that it's not all about you. It's about what you do is for the other people and how it benefits them, and how taking that focus off yourself was such a kind of relief. I was thinking, right, I'm really getting something from this. And the next TED Talk that I watched led directly on from that, and it was by Adam Leipzig, and it was called How to Know Your Life Purpose in 5 Minutes. At the beginning of the video, he talked about this reunion he'd gone to. I'll put all the links below for this one as well. And how it was a reunion of his university. It was 20 years plus later, I think. And everybody, it was like a top class university in the States. I can't remember which one. Go and watch the video. And everybody was very successful. But in talking to everybody, he realised that about 80% of the people were not happy with their lives, and even though they were successful. And about 20% were. And he realised that the 20% were in the same category as him and had done more like art subjects and, you know, philosophy and history. So it was much more about kind of reading, exploring life. It wasn't about a career, a profession and making the grade and working your way up the ladder. In other words, it wasn't so achievement orientated, it was more creative. Anyway, the nub of his talk was 5 questions. Number 1 was, who are you? Number 2 is, what do you do? Who do you do it for? What do those people want or need? And the 5th one is, what do they get out of it, or how does it change things for them? So you can see how this correlates completely to the Caroline McHugh thing and the recollection of her mum saying, there are people down there that are waiting to be entertained. Actually, these 5 steps remind me of Ed Muzio's VSOs, Verbalised Summary Objectives, that I talked about in my New Year 2014 video. Again, in relation to music, people want or need to be entertained or need to express themselves through art. And then just randomly watching other videos that came into my sub box, Ruth Quilley's video that was talking about what I would tell my teenage self, again focused on how don't concentrate on just one thing. There are many things that you're going to be doing and many different ways of earning money, and you might earn money from doing one thing, which frees up your time to do something else that you really want to do. And Anna Akana's video about should you give up on your dreams is exactly the same thing again. She's saying no, definitely don't, that you don't have to just focus on one thing. But getting back to the why, just that whole thing of not concentrating on yourself, you know, who are you doing it for, how does it benefit them, how does it help them, has really helped. And then when it came to doing this gig that I've been organising at the theatre, I had been getting a bit stressed out by it, but I felt really kind of freed up from worrying about, was I going to do well, what were people going to think about me, and it made me concentrate on providing entertainment for people, making sure they were having an enjoyable evening, making it engaging, and engaging with the other musicians, doing little interviews with them about their projects, which benefited them, benefited the audience as well, and it just made the whole thing really enjoyable. It wasn't super well attended, but that's more working out the how. So I've been concentrating on the what and the why, and the how can be perfected as you go. And that's been the block for me recently, is the why. Tell me in the comments below what you feel your whys are, and also how about those 5 steps? Maybe you can go and watch Adam Leipzig's video and maybe come back and put in the comments your 5 things. Maybe that'll help to get them consolidated. Anyway, hope you found that helpful. and I'll see you next time.